that, when the president takes a totally different angle to the Kibra politics as the deputy president would have taken, then you realize that Tanga Tanga is in a lot of trouble, because the Tanga Tanga narrative for the last 2 weeks almost has been the violence narrative. Never mind that when their candidate purportedly went to visit those who've been injured, I looked at the 3 pictures he posted, and there's only one guy with a lot of bandages, but there's not a single police report. And let's remember that this is the country where, when there was election violence, no one could vote in nearly 4 counties. And therefore, the fact that the handshake allowed an environment for Mudavadi, for Boni Khalwale to appear there, never mind that at the end they were chased away, but the fact that they could appear there is steps. But also, I must correct a bit of flawed logic. The logic that if Raila Odinga is the antagonist, then the handshake will not work. But that's the opposite of how peace deals work. Peace deals work because someone who's the antagonist and the under-protagonist sits down and make a deal. So if you say Raila Odinga has a history of violence, therefore we should not sign a BBI with him, then who else do you want to have peace with? Peace is made between enemies. It's not made between friends. Which one of you has ever had a peaceful relationship with your wife or your husband? Then you wake up and you say, you know what, let's have a peace deal. No, peace deals come because there's antagonism. So the whole logic is a bit flawed. But let me tell you the truth. This is a good test to see whether the BBI report can launch, and number 2, to see who would dare to stand against it. That's really the bottom line of it. Because at the end of the day, the ilk, the rank and file, in fact, there was one who was being touted as the Matiba of 2019, could not say a thing, you know, and days later, they've not said a thing. So basically, this was meant to throw them into disarray, which it has worked, and to see who would dare lift